creepers were biome specific, as in, depending on where you find them in game, they could look drastically different. And not only with their looks, but their powers and their drops as well. Such as with this guy, the mushroom creeper. He fits right in, spawning on top of Mushroom Island biomes alongside his cow mushroom friends. Now be careful you try to tussle with him. He won't actually deal you any explosion damage, but he is capable of poisoning you heavily. So you'll want to be wary of that if you happen across them. But on top of that, the mushroom creeper does something else as well. Any nearby mobs, when it explodes, will actually be transmuted into numerous different types of mobs. In the case of the mushroom, it will turn red ones into brown ones. It will also still poison them. And funny enough, they'll actually transform a lot of different mobs into a lot of different transformations. Although we just missed those guys. So the zombies became husks, a cow became a mushroom, horses become zombie horses, regular villagers become zombie villagers. Sorry about your roommate there, buddy. And as you saw, we have some red turning to brown mushrooms, and we got some of the boys. All because of this rare creeper. And for those curious, skeletons become wither. And these are all extraordinarily useful features, believe it or not. But you might be asking, how likely is it you're gonna run into pigs and villagers on this biome? Where are you gonna make this work? Well, that's where scented gunpowder comes in. Simply drop it on the ground and any nearby biome creepers will head on towards it, after giving it a healthy look at, and will instantly be captured. To make scented gunpowder, you're gonna need a few different items, which are gunpowder, sugar, and various different types of flower dye. And creepers just can't get enough of this smell, so check it out. We now have the ability to capture creepers and use their special powers to solve some of the most annoying parts of your Minecraft experience. Oh, by the way, this guy is drops, mushrooms. Our next biome-specific creeper takes us to the deep dark. And we'll need to find one because this chest was empty. There's one right there. It's a good thing we brought our scented gunpowder. This should be no problem at all. Get him a little bit closer. I do not want this one to blow up. It is no good for me. Perfect. Oh, look, there's another one. He wants the candy. Perfect. Now we've got a couple to look at. So this deep dark creeper spawn egg is a nasty one to be around indeed. In the event it ends up exploding by you, it will cause a whole mess of skulk and skulk blocks to appear alongside a shrieker, which will cause the warden to spawn in if they are triggered enough times. And I think that may have been just enough. Okay, well, this is a little scary. And honestly, you can't even tell that those things are there. It'd be so easy to accidentally run across one of these without even knowing what's going on. You're just all of a sudden hit with a crazy explosion and lots of shriekers literally everywhere. Oh, man. And killing this creeper gives you disc fragments for a music disc. The specific one, I'll let you figure out. Oh, it says right there. well, now you know at least. Oh my gosh. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and go to the next creeper, which is the cactus creeper. Oh, wow. Almost missed you. Oh, hey there, buddy. I don't know if I would want to kill. He's kind of adorable. Hates what I said. I mean, really, you can barely tell for some of them, but hold on, check this out. We're gonna see how nasty they are in survival mode. When they explode, they'll deal damage as typical, but if you happen to kill them instead, oh, not like I was. Nah, I don't want to talk about it. But if you do happen to actually kill them, you'll get a brand new item. It's an explosive thorn ball. I'm gonna head into create mode for this one. It's essentially a throwable mine that will eventually explode after enough time has gone off. And naturally, it's going to be a fantastic candidate for triggering other explosions that happen to be found in Minecraft. Ooh, I can't wait. Look at that. A thing of beauty. Hey, where's all the loot? Probably most exciting of all, though, is its ability to, well, stick to other mobs. You can actually attach these various items, yeah, I know you want one, to any mobs in-game, which will allow them to be flint and steeled. Yeah, what I mean by that is they're basically all explosive now. Simply right-clicking, you don't want to see this, bunny, next to one of them will cause it to blow on up. I would move away if I were you. Oh boy, that was quite a blast! Wait, hold on, can I attach a few to this poor soul? Can we get some games going right here? Oh yeah! Look how many he's got on him! Okay, this should be really nice. Hey, this shouldn't hurt too bad, I hope, mister. Oh, where did he go? I think we heated him so hard he vaporized. And on top of that, any mobs with thorn balls can actually cause chain explosions to occur. Look at the carnage. Our next biome-specific creeper is the stone creeper, and this guy's got a wild explosion. Check it out. Hey, I'm on Cameo. Book me today for a custom video message. Shockwaves you, dealing tons of damage when you land, and on top of that, disintegrating various different block types in the environment around whence it exploded, which is like a lot. And not only players, this guy will send shockwaves to any and all mobs nearby. And that was quite dramatic. It might cause some lag. But more than that's been going on when this creeper explodes. You may have noticed various ores strewn about, as well as the fact that this landscape keeps changing. One of the coolest features of this fissure explosion is the fact that any ores nearby will actually triple in output. So we've got a whole mess of iron ores that have been disintegrated down and now count as additional pieces for any armor needs you may have. And if you'd opt to just kill one instead for its drops, it happens to drop a mixture of sometimes iron and often other times various different types of ores, even rarely diamond. Oh, look, there's another one of the new creeper types. It's the grass biome creeper. Oh, we actually have some company. Well, how about you go ahead and turn into spawn eggs instead? Oh, I love this stuff. We'll go ahead and let one of them explode, though. Here, come here close, Mr. Pig. I think you're gonna like this one. So these creepers will actually cause mobs to grow to gargantuan sizes if they're near the blast. Isn't that right? Oh, he's scared. He knows what's gonna happen next. Now check that out. 8 raw pork chops from that sad little porker. That's because when mobs grow bigger, their loot gets better. Check out this totally legit skeleton grinder I have, for example. If you simply glue up one of these glass creeper spawn eggs, whatever I just said there, right next to one, you'd come to find that all of your loot was quickly magnified. Oh, and that's, oh my gosh, oh well, everything's fine. See, look, there's a lot of loot over here. Also, please don't kill me. I'm trying to do a video. Oh. Now again, this has some pretty significant implications for ways you can have fun with the growing of these creatures. I mean, really, this is absurd. We'll show you the rest of them later on in the video, but for now, we can show you their drops before heading over to the next creeper. We have here the jungle creeper. Look at this guy. Now, his explosion's a unique one indeed. It'll actually cause various saplings to explode all over. Here's a cleaner look at that. All the different saplings found throughout Minecraft will actually hit the ground and explode, allowing them to be collected by you. So now you can get cherry saplings, jungle, acacia, really every different type of tree under the sun if you happen across one of these guys. Now you will want to be mindful because believe it or not, the exploding saplings are capable of dealing damage, as you can see there. What do you think about that, tree huggers? They don't want you. And see, killing them will get you vines. You've got a pretty wide set of options. Yes, I hate to break it to you, you're no longer safe anywhere. There are now underwater creepers, and they're known as sunken creepers. They can spawn nearby underground or underwater treasure chest. Okay, I need air. Okay, water breathing potion, nice and handy. There's a chest right there. That's where these creepers, believe it or not, hang out. They're sort of guardians of the chest, if you will. Oh boy, that's not. Oh. They're very strong. Now, believe it or not, these creepers will actually respawn around chests if you didn't kill them. But if you're quick like me, you can get a prismatic buoy. I think I said that wrong. Hi, guys. Oh, perfect. My water breathing effect's about to breathe on out because this prismatic buoy is perfect for exactly that. By right-clicking with it, you'll place down a temporary conduit in-game, which will give you dolphin's grace, water breathing, and so much more flexibility in moving around in the ocean. Now, these do not last forever. Only about a minute or so, but they are perfect for quick raids in Elder Guardian temples and a lot more. Ice Spikes biomes are home to the new Frost Creeper. This guy's nasty. Killing him will just get you ice and snow, fair enough. But if you happen across one in survival mode, well, let's just say I hope you packed your coat, because after exploding, it will cause a huge layer of snow to fall on you, as well as inflict you with a stinging freezing effect. It doesn't last forever, but it's enough to scare you. Keep in mind, I have saturation on so that the video is easy to record, but that would deal a lot of damage normally. I'll give you a better example. We've taken it off. Now check this out. Lots of snow. Oh my goodness, like a whole mess of snow just came down. In fact, funny thing to realize, you can have a lot of fun with this. Don't ask how I managed to spawn in this many, but at any rate, oh my word. What is coming? The lag. Oh my gosh, look how much snow. You must be joking me. It's still trying to land. Wow, check it out. Yo, we loaded this place up. Yes, and that is especially useful to know because as mentioned, you can capture these guys. More later. Oh, no way. There one is. This is the next creeper. It's the golden creeper. And killing this guy gives you something quite unique. For now, I'll show you his explosion, which is just a plain old one. Conveniently, I captured one earlier, so we can quickly kill him to get his drops, which I am in desperate need of, golden apples, but more importantly, we've got a brand new drop type that's right here. Ooh, and while I'm here, I may as well collect this gold. I'll need it for later. Never mind about how I got the pickaxe. Now, holding the heart itself will actually give you a slow amount of health regeneration, but if you decide to add it to a new recipe, which will take 2 gold ingots and get you the golden staff, you can see it'll have some pretty cool effects, which we'll cover in greater detail in just a little bit. Now, skeleton creepers have a high chance of spawning nearby Soul Sand Valley skeletal structures within the Nether, and these guys are a little bit different from what you've seen so far. Upon exploding, well, they'll explode something a little bit different. I've given myself resistance 5 so that you can see the power in much closer detail. They will actually shoot out wither skeleton skulls in quick motion if they blow up nearby you. So I would highly recommend steering clear of allowing for that, or you're gonna be in some serious trouble. I mean, these guys are practically a mini boss. Come with your sword handy so that you can take them out, and you'll be rewarded with a much higher chance of getting a wither skeleton skull upon death compared to a typical wither skeleton. Or do yourself a favor and grab yourself a ranged weapon so that you can take them out from afar, which brings us to that. Now we've got all the different creepers lined up. Oh, well, we'll start off with the Sunken creeper. We've already exhausted his entire utility. Now we alluded to this a little bit earlier, but with enough of these creepers going around, you'll actually be able to spawn the warden in some pretty interesting places, such as on the overworld, which is not typically possible. Oh, here he is now. Hey, guy! We're friends, right? You know, we on the same page? Yeah, sure. Now, we've already shown off what the thorn balls can do, which is just to yeet mobs. But there are so many cool ways using scented gunpowder to capture creepers where you can place them in specific spots that you want in order to get them to fulfill your purposes. Hey, fulfill my purpose! How come it's not working? He wants me to be a little bit closer to him. Now check this out. Stone creepers, assuming they don't kill you, are effective gravel farms. If you see, a lot of the stone was transmuted to gravel. It also killed the other stone creeper, which is sad. But furthermore, you can use these creepers, again, don't die, to collect sand as well. All you need is stone. Well, yeah, the creepers. Grass creepers have huge uses. Again, not only can you increase the amount of resources available to you by enlarging the size and thus the loot of different mobs in-game, but also the fence did not work. You could use them to seriously buff up the security of the nearby villages. Well, I mean, he took some damage on that one, but he seems to be happy about it. Or maybe you just want to grow the size of your villagers. I heard about this guy before somewhere, big farmer. Something like that. Or imagine having these guys on your side when you're exploring around. Come on, boys. I see lunch for you over there. Oh no, what is his face got him? Wow, strong. He took out that wither skeleton immediately. Good boys. Oh, one died. And funny enough, one of the best use cases for this mob is, believe it or not, well, you just, Whoa, there we go. Targeted them while I was trying to fix the scene. You now have a chance to get additional shulker shells from larger shulkers compared to how many you normally would get, which is particularly useful given these guys can sometimes be pretty rare to find. In fact, off of just 2 shulkers, we managed to get ourselves, what is that, 8? Let me see this. Yo, we got 9 shulker shells from only 2 shulkers. Very sweet deal. This guy is whatever, you can get more saplings from him. This guy's fun. Let's say I want to freeze all these sheep because they were bad and escaped their pen. All you'd really have to do is carefully plan where all these different creepers were by capturing them with the scented gunpowder and then setting them off to create the ultimate winter wonderland. beautiful. It just keeps coming from the sky. And that will about do it. Wow, so it makes it a lot easier to beautify your areas. You'd already seen the golden staff from the cave creeper. Well, you can use it to heal your friends. Check the health of this. Where is this? He's got negative health. Okay, well, why don't we go ahead and heal you up from nice and afar, and as you can see here, his tail will begin shifting location. Hopefully. Yes, there it is, looking much better. Now, he's a big boy, so you need to actually heal him from quite afar, but this is particularly useful for healing any pets nearby, as well as really any other mobs. And yeah, apart from this guy just being hard to battle, you can sometimes get extra skulls from him.